What is the necessity of choice at all? One second. Freedom may be a quality of feeling. Now, we're trying now, sir, to find out what we mean by will and choice. When do we choose? Please, when do we choose? No, not when we want something. When does choice take place? Choice takes place between two things or several things, right? I choose this and not that, right? And I'm asking myself, is choice necessary at all? We say choice is necessary. That is the expression of freedom, right? Because I am capable of choosing, it indicates I'm free. Right? Yes? Don't look at it. What a pitfall you're going to fall into presently. If there is choice amongst several things, it means what? That I am uncertain. Right? I am uncertain between this. That we'll come to that. Doesn't it mean that there has to be a chooser? Because I am confused, I choose. I don't know. Right? If I see something very clearly, there is no choice. Right? It is only when I do not see very clearly, there must be the exercise of choice. No? Don't agree, sir. Look at it. Because so I choose one politician against another politician. Though I know both of them are silly, I choose one of them. I choose because I am not clear. And they are not clear. So my choice is inevitably confused. I don't know if you... This is not logic, this is obvious perception. You can see this yourself. If I don't know which road I must take, I ask somebody and he tells me. There's no choice there. It is choice exists only when there is confusion. No? And we say, because I can choose, I'm free. It's nonsense, it doesn't mean a thing. But if I see something very clearly, choice is not. So choice comes into being only when the mind is confused. All right?
But aren't there things outside of ourselves that we might want to partake of, and which
which is choice.
So we have to choose.
I'm asking, sir, why do you say you have to choose?
No, if you want to. If you want to do, if you like several things, but you can't go to all the things, you have to choose which you will go to. If you were attracted to
I see. If you are attracted to several things, you have to find out what is the major attraction and follow that. In that there is choice, right? I'm attracted to this, but amongst all this attraction, there's one principal attraction, and that I choose, right? And I say, I am free, because I have chosen, because I have the capacity to choose. Yes, sir. No, sir. What I'm asking is choice ever necessary? Not that we don't choose. We do unfortunately choose. Not only what university you go to, what clothes you put on and all that kind of thing, but also inwardly. We choose. I say, what is this strange phenomena of choice? When a man sees something very clearly, politically, religiously, in the business world and so on, sees very clearly, what is the need for choice?
Most of us can't see very clearly all the time. Therefore, we think we have to choose.
Most of us can't see all the time very clear, therefore we have to choose. So the question is not choice, but that we don't see clearly.
Why don't most of us see clearly?
And that is the point that we are coming to. If I see something very clearly, there is no choice. So I ask myself, why don't I see clearly? To see clearly, you must have the overall picture, mustn't you? Not just one point. I don't know if you're following this. We are talking of two things, freedom and will. We say there is freedom because we are able to choose. Because we have the capacity to choose, we think we are free. But are we free because we have the capacity to choose? Choice, when you examine it, go into it inwardly, you see choice comes out only when there is, I am uncertain, I don't know what to do. If I knew what to do, if I see something very clearly, there's no choice. It's only when I'm uncertain, questioning, doubting, looking, searching, asking, waiting, then I begin to say, well, I must choose.
It's the mind that knows, isn't it?
No, wait, sir. See the implication of the word choice and freedom. Do you choose your girl or boyfriend through choice? Huh? Look at all the girls all over the world and say, that's a girl I would choose. Do you? So, there is choice only when the mind is confused. Right? I don't accept, please.
Do you think that certainty is always good?
Beg your pardon?
Do you think that certainty is always good? Do you
Certainty
think that
always good?
Huh?
Certainty always good.
Is certainty always good? If I use that word certainty, to be sure is to be unsure. But I use the word certainty in the sense seeing things clearly. Let's stick to that word, perception. If I see something very clearly, there is no choice. That's obvious. It's only when I do not see clearly there is confusion.
Is it possible for someone to think he sees clearly and actually not to see clearly at all?
We're going to find that out, sir. So, what is it, why is it that we don't see clearly? Freedom can only exist where there is no choice. Do you swallow that pill? Freedom is when there is clear awareness. Without any choice. And if there is freedom from choice, will has no place at all, is it? That doesn't mean I'm weak-minded. After all, will is the expression of desire. I desire that and I am going to get it. I want that suit and I am going to get it. I don't like that and I am going to avoid it. And on that principle we have lived, of like and dislike, of choice. I will do this and I will not do that. I must achieve success, and so on, so on, so on. On the exercising of will we have lived. And therefore we have lived on conflict. I don't know. So when you are questioning the whole structure of human acceptance and human values, and then you realize how dangerous you are to others, then you have quite a different problem.
Is it possible to be free in a society?
What's that?
Is it possible to be free in a society with social relations?
Is it possible to be free living in this society? Why not?